Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Sai Ram, Pranams. This morning again, something happened and I was surprised. I had nothing much to do this morning. Yesterday was very busy. So I thought when I have nothing to do, then I have spare time, yes. What should I be doing? Then I came up here on the first floor. Here I sat down. I call it as a PQT, my personal quiet time. You see this sound? The house next door is under construction. They're using a hammer drill. It used to bother me, but not now. Why? Because my ears are still listening to it, but the power given to the ears, तो शक्ति इंद्रियों में दी जाती है. That power is the connection. The mind gets connected to the various senses and they become alive, active. Right? So when you are contemplating, you मनन करते हैं, you contemplate करते हैं, then you withdraw your mind like a tortoise. You withdraw your mind from all the five senses, and this collective mind is a concentrated mind. Then that mind is applicable, available to you as an instrument which you can use for contemplation. मनन करने के लिए फिर वो मन है आपका, and there is something what you are meditating upon, an object in front of you, and you are the subject. So today, the subject came to me was in the 13th chapter of the Gita, in the 22nd shloka. See, the phone is ringing.
Call from 98108169779.
They're trying to call me for lunch. That's okay.
Call from
They will quieten down. Let us continue.
98108169779.
So, okay.
Call from 98108169779. Call from 98108169779. Call from 98108169779.
See, this is called a disturbance. To avoid this disturbance, all the sages used to go to the Himalayas. वन में जाते थे. There is no distraction. Yes, from the world. Then you have the mind available to you for concentration, for dwelling upon the truth, assimilating it. उसको अपने अंदर धारण करने की आपको समय मिल जाता था, all by yourself, with no other disturbance around except nature around you. We were talking about the 13th shloka and 13th chapter, 22nd shloka, and what it says is, he of course is advising Arjuna, Atma, consider now the Atma as the self, the I in us, in you as well, everyone addresses himself as I. Some may know the true I, some may not know the true I, that's okay. The idea of the Gita, Ramayana, Upanishad, Vedanta is to know your real I, not identified with this body concept. So, this Atma, Krishna says, is a drashta, a witness. Like we watch a TV. All things are going around the TV, I'm unconcerned, but I'm watching. His eyes are there, I'm watching. But I'm unconcerned, unconnected, I have nothing to do with it. So I am a witness also. Because then I'm established in myself. My eyes are looking, my ears are hearing, that's okay. I'm not conducting any business through my senses into the world. But then, because of the ignorance, I step into my body, consider this body and mind, intellect as my instrument. With that adaptation, with that identification, which is because of ignorance, of course, यही तो अविद्या है. I start giving it okay. I get involved in what is happening in the world, in the worldly affairs. I get involved in it. I permit myself to become a part of this activity in the world. This giving permission to become a part of activity in the world can be two ways. One, because of ignorance, because my mind, I think I have a free will, the mind is available to me, the senses are available to me, I want to do what I feel like dislike situation arises, I get involved in activity. Or if this I, self, Atma is awakened, then the 18th chapter, 73rd shloka comes into action. And what is that? Here, because of ignorance, I give my permission to it, to myself. Go ahead, enter into the world, get involved, enjoy the world. And when you enjoy the world, इसको कहते हैं मतलब भोक्ता बनना, then I am becoming a doer of the action. What I feel like I'm doing it. Like I become a part of it, and then I become a doer of action. I do actions which please me, which I like, right? Or which I ignore them, what I don't like, the like-dislike situation arises. So I become a doer. And when I become a doer, that is called aham bhav, ahankar ki wajah se, because of ego that rises in me, is the doer. And after having done the action, Krishna says, now you have no control over what you have done, what you have thought. Now you have to bear the consequences of it also. कर्मणे वादिका रस्ते माँ फलीशु कदाचना. एक बार हो गया, कर दिया, whether you do it by your thoughts, words or action, it is done. Now the computer will take care of it. The Prakriti, nature will take care of it. And the proper, your fruit will be doled out to you. Consequences, the fruit of your action is not in your hand. It will come to you anyways. And you lose your peace of mind. Oh my God, what is happening? This is what I did not expect. You start feeling, because of your expectation, or the fruit of your action is not according to your like and dislike, you start feeling disturbed. So the Gita says in the 12th chapter, Krishna advises to Arjuna, in the 12th shloka, Karam fal tyag se turant at once shanti milti hai. Tatkal shanti milti hai. So if you see, Krishna is telling us how the problem arises, and he's also telling us how to handle it. So if this situation happens, that you have done an action, at the same time, if you unmind the consequence of the action, no expectation, in fact, from any person or any event or any experiences in life, and there is instant peace. You have nothing to worry about. देखा जाएगा, भगवान जो करेंगे सब ठीक ही होगा, और होगा, your peace will be maintained. Now the next is, after this, giving permission, the sense of doership, karta bhav, फिर भोक्ता भाव आ जाता है, you will be the consequence of it, then don't blame anybody. You can't blame God for what you've done. Hey Bhagwan, ye kya ho gaya? Oh God, forget it. And then when you become a master of it, then you become a controller of your mind. Controller of mind doesn't mean restriction of the mind. It means control. Daman nahi, usko sakha banao. Make mind a friend. Control so that it doesn't go astray here, there and all through the five senses, you know. It has various ways of going out. Through the eyes it goes out, gets attached, to the ears, the like dislike comes, to the taste, you like dislike comes, to the touch, something you like to touch, something you don't like to touch. All these things are getting engrossed in the world and you lose your peace of mind. So you collect your mind from all these senses and then you have now a focused mind. Now what to do with that focused mind? As long as we are a grasta, a householder, we have duties to perform, responsibilities to take care of. We apply this concentrated mind, focused mind in performing our duties. Then we have the God's grace also, His help also, and we'll be able to successfully do our duties properly because at that time we have the grace of the God. गीता में बड़ा अच्छा लिखा है, जहाँ धनुधारी अर्जुन हो और उसके हाथ में गांडीव हो और वो अपने धर्म के अनुसार काम करे, वहाँ विजय तो निश्चित है। भगवान कृष्ण तो वहाँ है जहाँ पर आप अपना धर्म को फॉलो करते हो, where you follow the right action, God is there, Krishna is there, Swami is there. So now let's go back to the 18th chapter, 73rd shloka. Having realized, gone through all these teachings of Sri Krishna, getting all the wisdoms of what the problem is, and then he suggests what the solution is, he's left it to us. He said, Krishna to कहते हैं ये मेरा मत है, now you do what you please. He makes your intellect to realize, and you think for yourself because Krishna is sitting at the back. He's always guiding you, always with you, guiding you. You have to listen to his voice from the inner, from the silence. His voice comes from Antahakarni, from your the inner voice in the very silent moments, and that is his command. वो गुरु नानक ने भी जी ने भी बोला, हुक्म रजाई चलना, हुक्म को सुनने के लिए तो माइंड शांत करना पड़ेगा ना. You have to quieten your mind to listen to his voice rather than your mind's voice. The 73rd shloka of the 18th chapter now says, Nashto moha, my delusion is gone, that all these fleeting objects, perishable objects, even people are perishable. They are doing good and bad things also. You have to take care of them according to your dharma, according to your nature. You can't avoid it. You are created that way, so you will behave that way. You are programmed that way. So having realized this, and what have you realized? Nashto moha, so all this is perishable. They are not going to stay, and what they are doing is something wrong, and I am supposed to be handling that because that is my nature, is Kshatriya, and that is my dharma. Having learned this, the delusion is gone, Nashto moha is ho gaya, and another thing, Smarti labda. What memory has he realized? Please realize that you are in me, I am in you constantly, like the whole world is in you. Arjuna realized this. He has seen this in the 11th chapter. He is the creator, he is the sustainer. Everything merges in, he creates everything, he sustains everything, and everything he merges back into his prakriti. His prakriti, his very nature, that merges back into his pure self. That is given in the Gita in the 9th chapter, in the 7th shloka. It says, at the end of a kalpa, all these merge in my prakriti, and the prakriti is my nature, my shakti. and it merges into me, तद्रूप हो जाती है, not different, one, because the truth is only one. भगवान एक हैं, शक्ति उनकी अनेक हैं, जो प्रकट करना चाहें तो शक्ति प्रकट हो जाती है, माया के रूप में हो, प्रकृति के रूप में हो, प्रेम के रूप में हो, शांति के रूप में हो, ज्ञान के रूप में हो, माधुरी के प्रेम के रूप में हो, ज्ञान के कितने भी रूप में हो। अब नवरात्रि आ रही है तो देखना शक्ति के 3 रूप तो आप नजर आ ही जाएंगे, दुर्गा जी के और उधर से लक्ष्मी जी के शांति के और सरस्वती जी के विजडम के। तो ये तो शक्तियाँ तो भगवान की प्रकट होती ही रहती है। वी हैव टू रियलाइज कि एक वो सबका शक्ति का जो शक्तिमान है वो परमात्मा, उसकी शरण में जाने से आपको फिर पूर्ण शांति मिलती है। दिस इज व्हाट and then what Krishna says, Arjuna says in the 73rd chapter, having realized that I am in you, you are my charioteer. I've been wrong in thinking of the imperishable thing. I know you are the only one who is imperishable, always was, is, will be, and I am in you, like the whole world is in you. Now आप सारी संसार को चला रहे, सारी दुनिया को चला रहे, you're running the whole world. You are the cause of it. आप कारण है इस चीज का. Now I will do what you say. And then Krishna says, okay, do what you are programmed for. Your nature is Kshatriya, Dharma. Do. And that is Krishna's command. So the same command is for us also, for each one of us. If you just listen to that inner voice, we will realize there is a command which God wants us according to our nature, हमारे स्वभाव के अनुसार, तब ऐसा होता है। तो हमें ये याद रखना है कि हमें स्वस्थ रहना है। स्व means आत्मा, स्थ means to exist in the atma, in the self, and that is our nature is peace. If we establish, stay, remain as peaceful as ever, then we are swastha. And then we are very close to the Lord, because it is by the grace of the Lord that you are happy, peaceful and happy. शरीरिस्ट नहीं होना, स्वस्थ रहना है, लेकिन शरीरिस्ट नहीं होना, शरीर में स्थित नहीं रहना है. Not to exist in this body. When do we exist in this body? Yes. When He wants us to be in the body, to use all the indriyas, the karam indriyas and all that, to do His bidding, उनका हुक्म मानने के लिए, अपना धर्म करने के लिए, संसार में रहने के लिए आए हैं तो कर्म करना पड़ेगा, because this is a कर्म भूमि. Here you cannot. Krishna says, I don't need to do anything in this world. इस संसार में कोई ऐसी वस्तु है नहीं जो उसको प्राप्त करने योग्य है, which I already don't have. Everything, action is going on because of me. I don't have to do any action. Even then He says, I come here and I am doing action to show you कि जो महात्मा लोग, बड़े लोग action करते हैं, that the others have to emulate. So I am doing action. He did action. Shri Baba did action. Sai Baba did action. Rama showed us the right path, what to do and all that. So these things are our inspiration. We have to do our action as well. एक्शन करने के बाद में, कार चलाने के बाद में गियर लगा करके go wherever you want to go. When you have nothing to do, put your gear in the neutral gear and relax. And then is the time to sit down, meditate and think about, take any object, not an object, any subject. Think about it, मनन करो उसको ग्रहण करो, drink it and become one with it, so that your nature becomes divine. Think of a good thought. Take it from any book that is most you like the most, whether it is Gita, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, or Shruti also, or Swami books also, or anything good. Take it, go over in your mind. And when it starts appealing to you, उसको ग्रहण करो उसको, और ग्रहण करने के बाद में उसको एक्सेप्ट करो, एक्सेप्ट करके उसको बिकम वन विद इट, उसमें मस्त हो जाओ। जैसे मीरा थी, मगन हो गई थी, शी वाज सो एनग्रॉस्ड इन कृष्णा, और मगन होने के बाद में उसमें रम गई, बिकेम वन विद कृष्णा। तो पहले मगन होना पड़ता है, यू गेट एनग्रॉस्ड इन दैट पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट विच यू चोजन, है ना। कोई रूप है, कोई विजडम है, कोई समथिंग विच विल इज एलिवेटिंग टू यू, which will elevate you, enlighten you, see, give you wisdom and peace and bliss and all that. And then Rama, Ramati thi Rama, usme Ramo, Rama means one, become one with it. Then your nature will slowly and slowly, gradually, by this manan, by this meditation, thinking and assimilating within you, your nature will gradually change to what your true nature is, has always been. It has been dissuaded, covered by ignorance or by attachment with the outside perishable world, constantly changing world. This realization wisdom, when it comes, then the change starts coming into you. So says Krishna. In the 9th chapter, 29th shloka, very nice says, मैं हर एक के हृदय में स्थित हूँ, ना कोई मेरा अप्रिय है, ना मेरा कोई प्रिय है। जो मुझे प्रेम से भजता है वो मेरे अंदर है और मैं उसके अंदर हूँ, मैं उसके हृदय में प्रकट हो जाता हूँ। He is everywhere, no doubt, in each thing, supporting everything which is material, and he is each living being as him only. Only you have to realize your oneness with him only by his grace. They only, the books only give you direction. Tat tvamasi, tum wo ho. And when you realize, you say, I am Brahmasmi. And when you get the wisdom, you say, Pragyanami is Brahma. All that is an indication to you. But work upon that indication. Realize it. What's the use of storing all that information here? Pustak se mastak mein chali gayi, so that will create more and more ego. I know. No. You know nothing. Krishna says very nicely, the 66th shloka of the 18th chapter, all these, your thinking capacity, your body, mind and intellect, surrender at my lotus feet. मैं बैठा हूँ ना तुम्हारे अंदर, मैं हूँ ना. I shall liberate you from all sins. What more assurance do we need? So, we keep our mind on the Lord, think about Him, and be grateful to Him when He has given us time to meditate upon Him. उनका ध्यान करो, भजन करो, कीर्तन करो, कि लीलाएं गाओ, so that our mind becomes pure. The mind becomes pure, then you will find that He will be there constantly to live in that mind of yours. But in that bottle-soaked mind of yours, empty glass के अंदर ही you can pour tea only in an empty glass. You can't pour tea in a glass which is already full. I know. उसमें नहीं. So this heart should be full of love. ये प्रेम जब तक हम भगवान ने दिया है, जैसे उन्होंने करके बताया है राधा रानी के साथ, शुद्ध प्रेम, आत्मा तो आत्मा, गोपियों को सिखाया, और वही प्रेम फिर कर्म रूप के अंदर अर्जुन को ज्ञान रूप से बताया। साईं बाबा ने हमें यही प्रेम बताया। इस दुनिया में with all kinds of people and thinking, you can win over anybody by just pure love. और शांति से, प्रेम से आप किसी का भी हृदय जीत सकते हैं, and you can get along very well in this life. और हमारी ये जिंदगी, हमारी whether be domestic life, घर में with the husband, wife, children, relations, friends, even your office and business and whatever, everywhere you go, each one is a friend. Only love makes them closer. सबसे हमारी जान पहचान थी, खाली परिचय नहीं था. ये प्रेम जो है ये सबसे परिचय करा देता है. एंड प्रेम इज आवर नेचर, प्रेम ईश्वर है, ईश्वरी प्रेम है। इसलिए हम इसको अनुभव करें, अपनी ज़िंदगी में अप्लाई करें, घर से चैरिटी बिगिंस एट होम, घर से प्रेम करके शुरू करें, and then you will realize all those qualities, forgiveness, understanding, tolerance, forbearance, ये सब अपने आप ही आ जाते हैं अगर हम एक परमात्मा का सूत्र मान करके और हम उन सबको लव ऑल और सर्व ऑल की अगर भावना रखें तो। जय श्री कृष्ण। जय साई राम। कितना सिखाया इन्होंने हमें, कितना बताया, हृदयवासी हैं ये बताया। He's our सनातन सारथी है, इज अ कांस्टेंट कंपेनियन। उनके शरण में रह करके कितना रिलैक्सेशन, कितनी शांति, कितनी प्रेम मिलती है। ये सब भजन कीर्तन करते रहना चाहिए और उनकी चरणों की भक्ति की कामना करते रहना चाहिए। जय श्री कृष्ण, जय साई राम। आपकी बहुत कृपा प्रभु।